What is up YouTube, it's Tammy back again with another episode of the old school RuneScape. Last time we got some huge melee upgrades. Please go and check out the last video if you haven't already. Moving on to this episode, we are starting in the Bank of Edgeville. We're going to do something that we usually end off and start with a few clue scrolls. We've got 10 hard clues. We stacked up 10, I want to say from Slayer, just to maybe get the ball rolling with some collection logs. 1 easy clue, 4 not a lot. 10 hard clues. This is what we're saving up. Oh, message about master clue. Let's go and drop that. Why did I forget that again? No worries. -1 master. Let's continue. Oh, straight into a collection log. Rune plate body G. Lovely piece. Well, hey, and another one from the 10 stack of hards. The White Cavalier. That is 2 new collection logs already. Great start. And the last hard clue for just some runes. 1 elite clue. Typical elite. But we managed to get some master clue scrolls. Turning this one in at Watson, we get the Huey Cottle Hide step. 7 steps on the master, the Huey Hide. We do not have that. We will keep that one in the bank. But we did manage to complete the other one of the 2. Any glucks? Nothing. A whole lot of not a lot later. We've just stacked up a few more. The collection logs are coming difficult to get at this point in the game. Rune Emporium. 2 Armadillo pieces. Holy sandals! Okay. That is a 1.3 mil clue. Trouble is, already got the sandals. We need 3 different boots, not the sandals, not the rangers. Hard clues. Hey, a collection log again from the hard clues ancient braces. Hard clues really good today. And finally the last elite for anything good, nothing. This then brings us from the safety of the Edgeville Bank into the wilderness, the fighting of the pirates and the wizards. Chaos Druids gives us a new collection log, the Elder Chaos Hood, which is brilliant, exactly what we are looking for. We have got 2 pieces now of the Elder Chaos outfit, just the 1 piece left to go. And on top of a mountain fighting a dragon, we're doing a bit of solo Huey. And we get the Huey Cottle Hide, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we are looking for that clue step that we have got stored in the bank. What a result. Solo Huey paying off. So just a reminder, we need to craft a Huey Cottle coif and Huey Cottle fam braces. 3 hides is exactly the amount we need to get these items. Perfect. Let's go do this clue. Specking out Yuri with the armor still on. There it is, that was the final step. Any good lucks, opening it here. 1 mil clue stacked, but not too much else. Bringing us back into the Slayer grind. This is what we've kind of been doing this month. Just focusing on the Slayer, we are doing some worms, classic worm task, and we pick up a dragon harpoon. Look at that drop on the floor, that looks awesome with the pink beam. Dragon harpoon, that is the last item I needed from worms. Look at that. I wish I could have done with this earlier on the account, but beggars cannot be choosers. Checking the log, 4.5k worms. We do not need to do a worm task anymore. Skipping to get some high value tasks like smoke devils. I think these are my favourite tasks in the game because they gave me probably the best drop I have ever got on this game. The imbued heart, unbelievable. There is no singular word I could say for how good of a drop this is. Just unreal that we have got this on the account. The upgrade is just massive. Checking that Slayer kill log, we have done 256 creatures, superior creatures. We've got the imbued heart. Just unbelievable. Checking in with the bank, we actually already have enough ancient essence to imbue it. So let's do this right away. 150k essence use. Yes, we do. Look at that animation. DIY, thank you for the message. Just wow, unbelievable. Look at that. A plus 13 boost for 5 minutes. Insane upgrade. And there's just one last thing to do. We are over here killing some water fiends because they drop one of these last items that we need, the Miss Battle Staff. That is the only other drop on the Superior Slayer table that I did not receive. And we can pick up this one from these water fiends. Fantastic. Checking the collection log now. 1110 Slayer tab. All of the superior items done. Finishing the last of the best Smoke Devil task I've ever done at the Thermi boss, and that is 1000 total kill count. Moving on from Slayer to minigame. We've done a bit of Mixology just to get that last Herbalore level up, and we get some rewards at the end of it. So we are going to pick up the full Alchemist outfit. That is 3 pieces, the top, the bottom, and the gloves. These don't do anything much for me, so we get to sell these back and we get a bit of points back for these items. And as long as we've done the math correctly, we've saved up enough points for some other things. So the Alchemist Amulet is one that is a really good upgrade for the account. Definitely get that one. And the goggles, I've not done the math properly. Doing a bit more Mixology to get the last points. And that is the prescription goggles purchased as well. So that was a nice plus 5 from Mixology. Checking that log total, we will go back for the pouch and the chugging barrel eventually. It was at this point of time I maxed my old school RuneScape account. I made a separate video about this, the final bits and the journey of that. So from here, you might see a maxscape, and that is why. Back into current affairs, we're at the Woodcutting Guild. We always end up at the Woodcutting Guild at least once an episode. Let's go. And nothing like always. Moving on to some crystal keys at Prifddinas. I found a new tech to get crystal keys and tooth halves. We're almost 400 total. Let's go. We end on 438 on day 1. Me again. Day 2 of crystal keys. Day 2 went a little bit like this, and we end on 469. Nice. Half an inf of bird eggs, but you kind of get the gist how it goes. Never anything from there. This is a strange place now. We haven't been here in an awfully long time. This is the Deranged Archaeologist. Recently, Jagex made an update, and this guy actually drops an item now, a steel ring. At the time of recording, we didn't know the drop rate. I got it on day 1, but I got it on 50 kill count, and these are the stats for the ring, like an early game defensive ring. Day 3 in Prifddinas, more crystal keys. And this is a monumental milestone, 500 openings of the crystal chest. And 501 means we're now dry, we can complain. That is no Dragonstone pieces, they're 1 in 500 for any piece. Day 4, ending on 526. I best reveal the tech, it's Gorax. We have just been sitting AFK at Gorax, and this is the loot so far. Another update that recently happened was checking out the DT2 bosses. Desert Treasure 2 bosses now drop a gold ring when you kill one of them, just to check the behind the vestige rolls. So if you're already at 2 or 3, you will receive 2 gold rings on your next kill, assuming you don't get unique. So we're going to go and kill every DT2 boss. That looks like a normal kill, didn't seem to get a ring. So assuming I'm not on a roll on Vardorvis, straight over to Duke Sakelis, and oh, look at that, 2 rings. So that means I'm 2 out of 3 on the Duke Vestige. Okay, easy as that. What a win upgrade that is. That is really good to know. Leviathan goes down. That is a standard drop, so none on Leviathan, sadly. And my personal favourite, the Whisperer, as that goes down. Another 2. That is big. 2 on the Whisperer. Okay. So I decided to do a bit more Whisperer. As the Wisp go down, we get a combat task, the Dark Memories Grandmaster, which is just being in the Shadow Realm for like 5 seconds. On a lovely enraged phase, we're on a milestone 300 kill count with the Vestige on a 300 KC. I would have probably not gone back to Wisp if I did not know how far and close I was to this ring, and that is why I think that was a win update by Jagex. We've got all the components in the bank. We broke down a warrior ring into an icon. We combined the two together with some blood runes. We get this Bellator icon now, which we have 3 ingots already. Craft the Bellator ring, yes please. Look at that. For a upgrade that will help me with Vard and Duke in the future. We will leave that there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as always for watching. This is Starmy from Old School RuneScape. See you next time.